Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Phoebe Nubisi, and if you have been watching my video, I will talk about Phoebe makes cloud simple, everything about cloud, web app, power apps. I am a power platform solution architect and an AI agent builder. I advocate for AI transformation for all the structured businesses to really respond to the business problem that we have nowadays. And we are on a part 3 today of code apps, a planning app that is called Ops Pilot, Operation Pilot. The goal of this application is to help the technicians to be assigned some tasks and to be able to clock in and to clock out, and to also be able to reassign some tasks to some users and to follow up with some report. The past two videos, the first video we installed the project and we added all our tables from Dataverse, that's our backend. We added all the flows, Power Automate flows through some commands. We initiated the app and we got the application's ID. I can show you how it looks like. So if we go to Chrome, this is our application. The application is still empty itself. There's nothing yet there, but we have done more than that. After that, on the part 2, what we did, we created some components. We created some components for our applications. We have some status chips, sidebar, top bar, confirm dialog, edit drawer, table, assigning selector. We will keep it just simple for the purpose of this demo. So this is what we did, and we have the local preview page link that we use Cloud Code for. And then now we are doing on this video our third phase. Our third phase today is to build an app shelf, the app shelf for our app. We built the component for the app, but now we are working on the next phase, that is the app shell. So let's get started. If we go to here, this is the build order that we had for our app. This is the phase 1. We built already all the components. They are available here on the source folder. At the component folder, they are all there. We have all our components. Now we will build the app shell. So let's tell Claude to build our app shell and screen routing. Let's do phase 2. It's really fun. It's really fun. Let's do it. It's asking me, do you want me to edit? Yes, of course. Edit everything during the session. This is a tip. I love the fact that it always gives tips, like it says use agent to optimize specific tasks, maybe as a solution architect and stuff like that. I really love it, just that since I'm trying to save on tokens, I don't use all those functionalities, but you can play around with that. It's really fun, to be honest. So now we are generating the app shell. So it will generate the app TSX. For those who do not know, TSX is simple as TypeScript plus React, and React is JavaScript with HTML, where we export some component to build an application. It's wonderful how you can have an app that is just like component put together. That's what React does. It has some React components that you can use with some libraries, and now we have TypeScript that is combined with those React that forms the TSX. It's just wonderful, my experience with all those. And if you see, it's building right here, is building the app shell. This is the app.tsx. You see use state, where we handle how a variable change its state. We have the sidebar, that is just the component that it builds before page key is just the key of the page to do the routing. Because we asked it to do the routing, it's asking me here to give some permissions. We always do that. And yeah, so for example, the page key is just to do the routing in the table, in the page of the app. For example, let me go back to Chrome. You see here on the sidebar, we have all our pages, how to move from one to the other. That's called routing. Isn't that marvelous? It's amazing. You see, when I select Command Center, you say active page home, active page my schedule, active page in progress, active page in. Yes, that's how it does the routing. So let's come back to Visual Studio Code to see what's the progress. So that's the page title here for the page key. Mock user. Yes, it says we use that until a real auth is wired in phase 2 plus. That's because we will use real users from the system user table from Dataverse. And then this is the function of the app that we export here. Yeah, and here we have the mock user that if verified if it's the person is manager of no or no. Here we use that with the roles like I explained in the last video, security roles. And this is just the display of the content of the pages. Let's follow up. So it's still working. If we come back here, so it's doing the phase 2. It's building the app.tsx shell with the routing of apps, and it's wiring the sidebar navigation to route. I already showed you the sidebar, how it looks like, and it will wire it with the routes. Once it's done, we will build the tax pages. Yeah. I love the fact that it's using all my security roles that I've given. You see, I've given the security role and make sure that it follows that, and it's using current user, system ID, full name. It's really taking account. The role service is taking the system roles, security role table. So it's really doing what we ask it to do. So once you know how to architect your solution, it really does a wonderful job for you. Yeah, it has some errors, so it's fixing issues here. And when you know how those type of applications work, you can really follow along. If something is wrong or it gets lost in the process, you can correct or upload to tell it that, hey, do this instead. So it's good to really know how things are structured to be able to correct it. You see right here is checking if the person is a manager of no with this helper member check. So now it's building the application, and it says that the app shell sidebar is already completed. Woohoo! So the phase 2, just like that, is done. What we will do, since it's consuming a lot of tokens, we will exit the session and go to a new session. Yes. Okay. It's telling me that app TS is not using any mock user. It's checking if the user is a manager or no, depending on the role badge. And yes, and it's giving the access restricted to maybe assign tasks. I will put it all somewhere so that we can follow up when we do the preview of the app. Let me add it here. So we have this. Let's move to the phase 3. So we exit the session That's the command to exit right here, so that we don't consume on token that much. So we clear and we type close. So I would say let's do phase 4. Let's do phase 3. Because if you don't like help Claude to think straight, it would just go astray. So I had to stop it because it was saying that phase 1 and 2 don't appear to exist on the disk yet. I was like, no, they exist. So now it's telling me, good, this is a React project called apps. So once it starts a new session, you have to remind it to, first of all, read that Claude MD5 and the memory bank to be able to have everything that it needs. Now it's building those pages for me. This is an amazing experience, guys. I don't know about you, but this is an amazing experience. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So once it builds the core tax pages, what we will do is that we will have a preview of it on how it looks like. Once we have a preview of it, we will now stop this video, and on the next video we'll do phase 4 and phase 5. Yes. So it's building the pages. So this is the home page, the screen home. You see SLC screen. So if you go to screen, so it's building the home page here. So that's one thing I didn't tell Claude to do. I didn't tell it to use just one global CSS for everything. I see that it's using a CSS just for the home page. That's bad. Let's see how it does. If it creates another CSS for the my schedule page, I will stop it and tell it, no, don't do that. I interrupted. Use only one CSS file shared by all pages and add this rule to close MD and memory bar and always follow it. Then continue to build the phase 3. If not, it will create a different CSS for all the pages. We don't want that. We want to keep it simple and good. Yes, that's what I told. Do not create per screen CSS file or screen share the same style screen CSS. So it has removed those CSS. If you check on the left side here, it has removed those CSS file, and now we only have screen CSS. For all the pages, they share the same CSS file. That's what we want. We don't want the file for all the pages. So know what you are building, know your architecture, know how the folder is structured, know everything so that you can follow along with Claude. If not, it will do some strange things that you yourself, you are just lost, you don't understand. And here there's a tip that is giving use plan mode to prepare for complex requests before making changes. Yes, and we have been doing that. For example, for the discovering phase, that was our planning. For those who were not here, I will show you again our discovering phase where I was asking, show me the inventory Dataverse data source that you found, the Power Automate flows that are added that you found, the proposed table-to-table mapping, the proposed page-to-page flow mapping, the reusable component list, question for missing unclear table mapping step to build in order. So that's what is called planning. So now it's telling me that all the three screens are already wired. All three are wired into app TSX. So we will test it. We will do npm run build to build it, and we'll tell Claude that there are errors. You see how the build of the home page, in progress page, my schedule page, they all have errors. So we will copy this and share with Claude that, hey, you told me that it's running, but we have some errors going on, and it will handle it for us. Yes. Oh, I need to tell it that expand doesn't exist. I mean, it got this. You see how it has to change. Order by is now order with, like it's Pascal case. For those who have heard it before, there's something that's called Pascal case. So it's order by with capital B, and is stored in like an array like this instead of a string like it did before. So that's how it works. So let me run again. So now it runs very, very well. Now we will do the command to push our update so that we can see the updates live on our application. So we have done first the wiring of our apps to the roads, and then we have done the app share with the routing, and then we have our core tax pages. So now let's go to Chrome to check our changes. So let's refresh the app. So it will ask you to refresh. Let's see. Let's put it 100%. Let's refresh. Always click on refresh after push. I see that the app is not loading anything for me till now. So there are some errors here that I need to fix. It's telling me refuse to apply style. I think this error is coming from my config file. It says refuse to apply style from this because of the meme type application JSON is not supported. This, I believe, is because of how let me go back to show you. Or because of my file is configured, I believe. Not this one. There's a file that I don't see here. Let me check it really quick. So what we will do, we will try a different configuration on vite.config.js. We see this file, vite.config.js. We will try this one instead. Let's remove this. Let's cut it and put it somewhere else for now. And run the build again. So now let's go to Chrome and refresh the app. Let's see. Then it gives the same error again. Oh, the error is gone, guys. We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it. I am so excited. We did it. And just like that, our app is already there. We have the app shell that is there. We have the comment center. We have my name here. We have the home page. We have the my schedule page because it's using the Live Dataverse app. Guys, I believe we can even stop here. So it have everything. You can make the filter here. So once you know what you need, Claude will do the job for you guys. Claude will do the job for you. We have the in progress page, the history page. We have not done here this one yet. It's coming on phase 3. This one yet we have not done this. Assign to, we have not done it yet. So we have more pages to do. We have only have the home page that we have built. Have built the my schedule page, the in progress page. Guys, we did it! Come on! Let's see you in the next video in the phase 4 of building our scheduling app. You got this. Ops Pilots. Ciao!